Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey there, it's time for a special episode of Angelic Herbs. So happy 4th of July. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't think about that until I turned on my iPad here and saw the date up at the top, because I always look and see what time it is, 9:34, and I see it's July 4th. It doesn't really feel like a holiday for me so much today, but tomorrow I am going to go to a picnic at my aunt's house, so that should be fun. She has a swimming pool. I'm finally going to get in a swimming pool, you guys, at least for just a little bit. I'm going to have to limit my kids' exposure because their little shoulders have not seen the sunlight yet. I've been telling them every day, go get some sunshine, go outside, take your shirt off. And nobody's heeded my advice, which now I'm not even heeding my own advice since there was a snake in the grass. Nobody's suntanning in the yard, not even me now. Now, what was so interesting about that snake, it followed me energetically all week. And then yesterday, just the previous episode, we did a pick-a-pile because it was Friday, TGIF, let's have some effing fun. The pile that I picked had a message about slithering snakes. And, those only happen in our experience when we're a vibrational match to them, when our self-esteem is low, right? So the whole best way, the whole formula for keeping slithering snakes out of your experience is to vibe higher, feel good about yourself, don't be a frequency match to that. So, how about being a frequency match to peace and harmony? That is what we're going to talk about today with Archangel Raguel, Raguel, Archangel Raguel. And so I got a stack of cards, which actually I didn't even look at the 3 bottom ones. I just have them literally stacked on top of each other, and I'm just looking at this one. He is beautiful. This is the Angel Prayers card by Kyle Gray. So Archangel Raguel is almost albino. I was like, what's that word when you're so light skinned? He's pearly. He's not really albino. He's more like pearly. Yeah, that's a good way to describe his skin tone. Pearly with the lightest blue eyes. And he's holding out both of his hands. Oh my God, it actually looks like fireworks coming out of his hand. I didn't put that together until just right now. It's the 4th of July and he's literally his hands are sparking light. I'm not joking, you guys. I cannot. Yeah, it's like his hands have a dozen sparklers embedded in his palms, and they are just shooting light upward, sparks of light. Happy 4th, y'all. Now I'm so proud of myself for listening to my intuition and doing an Angelics podcast today, Angelic Herb podcast today, because the house is quiet. The girls are with their dad for a few more hours. And, my son's sleeping and the dogs are chilling and it's so quiet. And I do have research work to do, but I thought to myself, don't waste this quiet recording opportunity. Record a podcast, something, right? And I went through the list of things in the queue that I could be doing, and the angelic herbs seemed the most appealing And now seeing Archangel Raguel being this literal angelic icon for fireworks in the 4th of July. Wow. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So that's the first card that we've got here. Just perfect. He's got like a chest plate thing. He's wearing armor that's also pearly colored. It's like a little pinkish pearly. Everything about him. This whole card, his wings, the light around him. There is some light golden tones behind him, but really it's this pearly, lightest ever pink with a tinge of gold. He is gorgeous, and the energy is gorgeous, and his hands are out. And now the other thing I want to just talk about is it is a full moon. We might be having a lunar eclipse tonight too. And I've been listening to the Archangel audiobooks on YouTube, and Archangel Michael is saying that every full moon, you need to summon or allow or give permission for life force energy to flow through your body, like down your body like you're an antenna, down your column of light that your chakras are now creating. Your chakras are all working together now, unifying, making this column of ascension light down through your body. And you bring forth the life force energy and bring it down into the earth. So there's a lot of things going on this weekend, and I'm so glad to be having Archangel Raguel here for surrounding our lives right now in harmonious light. So peace and harmony, that's what we want to bring in. That's what we want to anchor. That's what we want to manifest on planet Earth. That's what we want to be, a vibrational match to the frequency of peace and harmony. So our angelic herb today is Archangel Raguel. Okay, so let's peek at the 3 cards that come along with him. We have clairsentience, divine order, and relationship harmony. Whoa. Big day. We're going to have a big day. Absolutely. So I feel like I want relationship harmony right above his head because it's got the same kind of pearly essence to it. He's sitting on a gold throne with, or are those just his wings? His wings are so magnificent. It seems like he's sitting on a golden throne, but those might just be his incredible wings, golden wings. So I'm going to put that one right above the peace and harmony card, and I'm going to put the other 2 cards on the right and left. So on the right, divine order, he's holding scales, like the justice scales. And in the clairsentience card, he's holding the torch and pointing one finger up. Now I didn't see this because I need to turn on a light here. But on the relationship harmony card, he is holding what looks to be like pink lilies. That's what it looks like. They look like pink and white, but mostly pink lilies. So, oh my gosh, maybe that's the lily that we got yesterday, the stargazer lily. That would be interesting. He does have a rainbow arcing the whole way around him, and it is starry skies. Clairsentience and relationship harmony are both cosmic starry skies. And divine order sky looks like he's descending down a little bit into the atmosphere. And peace and harmony, all there is pearly glowing light everywhere. All right, so Archangel Raguel, I'm actually not familiar with him one bit. So that makes me very excited, because like whenever I hear Archangel Raguel, I don't really think of anything specific. But now when I hear the name Archangel Raguel. I'm not going to think of cleaning rags. Although maybe, because he kind of looks like the divine order. He's coming down. He's coming down, you know, to show us that everything is in divine order. Maybe, you know, this mess will get cleaned up because it is the divine order. Maybe those angelic rags will be used to be helping the relationships that we have get in harmony in that. Yeah, Raguel. He does not look like he is dressed in rags whatsoever. He is glorious looking, beautiful, golden, golden, golden. All right, so where should we go first? Let's go with divine order, I guess. But I'm going to love talking about relationship harmony, because that's a big message with him, peace and harmony. And clairsentience. What is clairsentience? So you guys get your tea, and we're gonna hang out here with Archangel Raguel. So everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. That's an incredible message whenever we look out into the world and we're like, WTF? Like, seriously, like, what in the Mother Glorious world is going on here? Because it seems crazy nuts. And Archangel Raguel is like, everything is how it needs to be right now. So if it is crazy, if there's chaos and just like disorder and a divine discontent rising to the surface, issues coming to the surface as well that need to be cleared, everything is how it needs to be right now, because people are working their stuff out. People are clearing their energetic fields. People are ascending. We are ascending as a collective, and some of us are going willingly and cooperatively and excitedly and enthusiastically, but the whole planet is ascending. So there are some people that are attached to lower frequencies, lower densities, the old way of duality and separation and violence. And so there's a lot of people that are not too peachy keen on ascending. And that's a lot of the craziness that we are seeing. A lot of people didn't want to do their work, but now that the energies are rising, they have to. See, some of us for now like 3 or 4 years have been diligently, obnoxiously, obsessively dedicatedly doing the work, doing the inner work, diving into our darkness, integrating the shadow, accepting ourselves, loving ourselves, opening our eyes to the truth, and trying to get ourselves in a better energetic place, healing ourselves, healing our issues. It's not going to be as crazy for people who have been doing the work, but everyone that, didn't want to, or didn't wake up, or didn't feel inspired to do, or just plain decided to try to hold on to darkness. Yeah. Right now the world is maybe almost even scary for them. However, you and I, being where we're at energetically, we need to look past the illusion, look past the chaos, look past the distractions, look past the red flags, look past, the fake shiny gold things that are just here to distract you from your spiritual journey. Look past the illusion of separation and see underlying order. See the divine order and recognize that everything is how it needs to be right now. So we are going to get into the book for all of these cards, but I just kind of want to work our way around here and just talk about the remaining 2 cards before we get into the books by Kyle Gray and Doreen Virtue. So Doreen Virtue also they're the three cards: relationship harmony, divine order, and clairsentience. And relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So yeah, everything is how it needs to be now. This craziness needs to be cleared, okay? And what's going to happen with this divine order? Peace and harmony in ourselves, in our relationships. Hearts are being opened that were maybe never open before, and definitely hearts are being opened wider. So like I feel that too, like my heart is going to get opened even more, even more, even more, even more. And guess what the result is of that? Peace and harmony. These conflicts, these arguments, they just don't seem right anymore. They don't seem valid or worth it or justified even. You know what I mean? When you get your heart space and your heart chakra opened just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and all of a sudden it's more open now than it's ever been. It's just that much easier to be harmonious in all of our relationships. So I'm excited to read more about that because, you know, we could use some more support in that area and encouragement, and, you know, keep going, keep working at it, because, I mean, I let you know when people are annoying me. But I also see more and more peace, more and more harmony coming into my life and into my relationships. Now, clairsentience, Archangel Raguel on the clairsentience card says, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So clairsentience is noticing our physical feelings and our emotional feelings. So it's like clairsentience, I guess, is the feeling type of psychic abilities, right? Like, that just don't feel right. Well, then don't do it. Well, that feels good. Okay, do it. So we'll end with that, with Archangel Raguel, and then we will pull some herbs and flowers for Archangel Raguel. Okay, I want to see why my smoke alarm's going off, and I'll be right back. All right, I have no idea why the smoke alarm was going off. It was upstairs. Maybe it needs a new battery. Not sure, but first I went down the basement because I was burning 2 sticks of patchouli incense down there, and I was like, dang it, did I light the house on fire? And then I went out in the kitchen because I had a little scented oil burner going on the stove top, and I'm like, is it you? And I was actually surprised that it was upstairs. I don't know why. I don't know. Raguel, was that you? So Archangel Raguel, peace and harmony. What a perfect archangel after we've done a week of the herb of the week, Hawthorn. Hawthorn wanted us to be harmonious and full of hope, and stimulate our capacity to love. Just looking at the affirmations here. So yeah, opening up our inner gateways, connecting with love within, expanding our mind and our capacity to love, healing the heart. Yeah, peace and harmony. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's a great incentive. So I've got 2 different types of tea here. I've drank celery juice, I've had coffee, and next I've got fresh holy basil tulsi in the blender, soaking in some water. Apparently I'm on a liquid diet today. I just ate a few dates. Oh, the big fat squishy ones, the medjool dates, just to give myself something somewhat solid. All right, so you ready to hang out with Archangel Raguel? I am, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, peace and harmony. Let's open up the Kyle Gray book and see what we can learn. LMNOP. That is the alphabet. So, thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So he's got these fireworks, these white fireworks sparks coming out of his hand, appropriately so for the 4th of July, 2020, surrounding us in a harmonious light. A wave of harmony is being washed over your life right now. So just close your eyes and feel those sparkly tingles all through your shoulders and arms and back. And your life right now is being washed over with a wave of harmony. Please trust that the angels are here to help you resolve any conflicts that have been disturbing your inner peace at this time. So any conflict that's been disturbing your inner peace, let this wave of harmony wash over your life, washing away all the conflicts, resolving them, and clearing them. Take time to surrender to God and the angels any concerns you have about any conflicts or arguments, and allow them to lovingly guide you to peace. So if you want peace, intend for peace and ask for help, and give permission to the angels to help you. Surrender to God. And now what's interesting is I thought of the Stargazer Lily that's going to be in the Relationship Harmony card, and that message from the Soul Trees Oracle deck is surrender, right? That was just yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So surrender to God and the angels. Let them help you. Ask, give them permission, let them help you. Let them guide you, lovingly guide you to peace. Like, you know, it's like just that thing. It's like, oh my God, like I'm done fighting about this stupid shit. Help me. Help guide me to peace within myself and with others and in all aspects of my life. Help me be a more peaceful and harmonious person. Like genuinely. I would genuinely like to feel peace and harmony inside and not feel conflicted, not feel combative, right? Right? Yeah, like when I go to the store, I don't want to be like ready to tell them to piss off if they ask me to put on a mask, right? I want the angels to wash away all conflict within me. Like I know it is within me, and that's why you might see it outside of me, right? So allow that wave of harmony to wash over your life right now. The angels are asking you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Just take a step back and allow the angels in so they can help restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have, but until you trust them, until you trust the angels, nothing can change. Take heart. The angels of peace are here now, and they're encouraging you to let them bring the matter to a fair and peaceful conclusion. So it's kind of like, you know, like you sometimes see this, like if two dudes are arguing and one literally takes a step back, like, hey man, he puts his arms up and he takes a step back. As he's taking that step back, he's allowing an actual space for the angels to come right in between that conflict and help restore the peace. So the angels are asking you to stand down, for you to take a step back. So if you've got conflict in your life, the first thing to ask yourself is, yeah, and am I actively engaging in it and keeping it going, or can I take a step back? Can I stand down? Stand down, soldier. Quit fighting. Quit fighting, right? So that is how you can help bring the matter to a fair and peaceful conclusion by, trusting the angels, doing your part of stepping back and standing down and giving the angels permission to come in and help. All right, so Raguel's name means friend of God. Friend of God, and he is the angel of harmony. Of course, right? He works very closely with those who call on him to bring an end to conflicts and challenges. So if you got a mess in your life, remember you need a rag to clean up a mess. And call in Archangel Raguel. So I'm just trying to get myself to remember. Anytime I got a conflicting mess in my life, I'm going to bring in an angelic Raguel. I call on you now, right? Although I'm pretty peaceful this morning, but he will work with you as you call on him to end conflicts, to help end challenges. And we really were challenged this past week. That was the whole theme of Hawthorn, challenge you. And Metatron was last week. That was a challenge. Okay, so it's like we've done a week of challenges. Now we get to bring a little bit of an end to that and bring in some more peace and harmony. So Archangel Raguel helps us to remember the importance of relationships, both romantically and personally. It is important to have good people around us. Raguel is one of the angels of justice, working closely with Michael and Zadkiel to resolve situations fairly and for everyone's highest good. Call on Archangel Raguel for help in creating harmonious bonds in your relationships. All types of relationships, any relationship, any type. It needs to be good. It should be good. You should only have good relationships. And you can call on Archangel Raguel to ensure that and to help create that and bring justice in relationships that are less than that. But ultimately, the goal is peace and harmony and resolving conflicts. Nice. So yeah, he is the angel he is one of the angels of justice. So that's why in our next card, the divine order, he is holding the scales. And yeah, they're tipped right now in the picture. So the scales are a little tipped, but everything is how it needs to be right now. So what's our message? To look past the illusion and see underlying order. So it's a challenge, but if you can do that, if you can tell yourself, all is well, everything's in divine order, and sometimes you do actually get to see. You start to see the divine order underneath the illusion, behind the illusion. But if you can look past the illusion, you will see underlying divine order. So in our lives, that means a win-win situation is brewing. One with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith. Blind faith at times. Seriously, blind faith. That heaven is working behind the scenes and to extract the highest good for all. So another thing that we can call on Archangel Raguel, we can call on him. He says, ask me to buoy, float in the water. Buoy. I don't know how to say this word. B-U-O-Y. You know the word that I'm talking about. Hold up in the water, and hold up your faith if it wavers, right? Keep your faith afloat. Now, Archangel Raguel suggests that we use positive affirmations and prayers to keep our spirits high. So we've been doing weekly affirmations with the herbs. Do anything and everything that you feel helps keep your spirits high. So for a while I was trying to do the 42 laws or ideals of Mat, the goddess Mat. So I'm still thinking about printing those out and kind of getting our minds trained into this positive affirmation way of thinking. Prayers, positive prayers help keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about this situation or any situation you have in your life, make sure your conversations about them when you're talking about this stuff involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You are so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. So now we've got two things that we can do to help. We can stand down, take a step back, let the angels in. And then the second thing that we can do is use prayer and positive affirmations and positive thinking to speed the resolution along even quicker. So it's not just like we're letting the angels do everything. There's a lot of stuff that we can do to help. And now we could just think positive thoughts and pray and try to back off without the help of the angels, but that too would be silly. Like, they're there for us. They want to help us. All they're saying is you got to ask for help. You got to give us permission. And then, let's make this resolution manifest even quicker. So you do your part, we'll do our part. This is going to come together quick. This is going to be resolved before you know it. And then peace and harmony is going to replace that conflict. So working with Archangel Raguel. Raguel has beautiful pale blue energy, like the sky on a perfect spring morning. So just like the sky on a perfect spring morning, he's got this beautiful light energy to him, light blue. He's the archangel who guides people to act in fair and just ways. And Raguel also gives us faith in humanity's essential goodness. So it's like you gotta have some faith that most of humanity are good. And even at the people that are really misguided and caught up in the illusion right now, at their core, they are essentially good, right? Because at their core is a spark of divine light. So with some people, you got to look past a lot of illusions to see that spark of light within them. But if you can start doing that, that's going to help your energetic field become more peaceful, more loving, more harmonious. So another thing you can do is wear or hold an aquamarine crystal. And actually, I think this is aquamarine. I think this Asiel the Oracle gave me this, an aquamarine crystal. So I'm going to put that in the very center. It's always on my Metatron's cube, my golden Metatron's cube that's with me on my Lazy Susan. And I have this aquamarine tip, just like a pointed tip of a crystal, in the center of it. I'm pretty sure that's an aquamarine. We're gonna honor it like it is, and I'll put it in the very center of these 4 cards. But if you have an aquamarine, you can hold it, you can wear it, maybe necklace or and that will help you align with Raguel's kind and wise persona. So we might need to get more of this pretty stuff, this aquamarine stuff. No, we're good. We're on the right track. We're pretty kind, you guys. We're pretty wise. We're doing okay. But let's connect with Raguel's kind and wise persona to help us align more and more with that energy, that type of peaceful, harmonious energy. And we'll be able to let him help us even more when we're aligned with him. All right, let's talk about relationship harmony. As all morning long, I've had this song in my head, like called Super Lonely. Na 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 na, na 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 na, I'm lonely. I've been super lonely. I'm a lonely chick. Of course, in the original song, she says, I'm a lonely bitch. I don't even know who sings that. Have you heard it yet? I heard it on the radio, and like, of course, I instantly liked it because, you know, that's me. It's from Benee, Benee. I don't know. Super lonely. All one word. I'm just a loser. I don't know. It's so funny. It's so funny, babe. It's got a great little jingle to it. And I love new music. I think that's one thing that keeps me like eternally young. Like, I don't think I'll ever be one of those old people that's like, the music these kids are playing, or what's wrong with the kids these days is their crazy rap music or anything like that. Like, I love it. I love it. I think the kids need more techno. More techno. All right. Relationship harmony. That's where we're going next. So Archangel Raguel, our angelic herbs, angel in the spotlight today. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So can you tap into this energy, this vision? Maybe it's just a vision. Maybe it can only be a dream or a vision for you right now, but can you tap into that energy of what it would feel like for arguments to be resolved, for conflicts to peacefully end, for people's hearts to be opened, for people to start being more loving and harmonious with each other? Can you tap into the energy of what genuine, real peace would feel like? So I feel like that's another way we can help, is really try to get a taste for this, a feeling for this. Feel the little sparks, the fireworks on your skin, the angel bumps, right? We're not calling them goosebumps anymore. We're calling them angel bumps. Can you feel the sparks of harmonious light within you, on you, all around you, touching the hearts of everyone in your life, every relationship that you have? So Archangel Raguel says, your prayers for personal peace have been answered, and you are to be commended for your role in ushering peace into this situation. So the angels are acknowledging the work you have done, the summoning you have done. You wanted it, you brought it to you, and you allowed it in, and now you have peace. So now it's time to visualize everyone involved, including yourself. Visualize everyone being cooperative and open-minded. Now, even if particular persons aren't usually this way, like you're like, that son of a bitch, he ain't ever gonna be open-minded. No, your job is to visualize him being open-minded. Visualize her being cooperative. Just trust. Trust that this is effective, that when you see them in your mind's eye, when you imagine them, when you visualize them being cooperative, being open-minded, see yourself being open-minded and cooperative. Okay? That's your next thing on Raguel's to-do list, things that you can do to help, is visualize everyone involved being cooperative and open-minded, and then trust the inner guidance you receive, and know that changes are sometimes uncomfortable but often necessary. Now, Archangel Raguel says, ask me to help with any aspects of relationships that need healing. Know that all relationships ultimately have blessings, ultimately have growth lessons, and love at their core, even if appearances seem otherwise. So stay focused upon this truth as much as possible. All right, so Archangel Raguel, his name means friend of God. And his principal role is to create harmony and order in relationships. He has the power to resolve disputes and is often referred to as the Archangel of Justice and Fairness. If you find yourself in a dispute, ask Raguel to act as mediator. He'll come up with a creative solution, a creative resolution in which everyone wins. So yeah, part of that whole bit was listening to your guidance and trusting your inner guidance. So that's where the clairsentience card comes in. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So Archangel Raguel goes on to say, please honor your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I'll also help you clear away any energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations, and places with clear and loving energy. Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information. So please notice and follow these feelings. They are answers to your prayers. Ask me to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. So if you're noticing your repetitive stuff and you're like, well, I have no idea, well, you can ask Archangel Raguel to also interpret those for you and clearly translate the confusing ones. So one more way to work with Archangel Raguel, like an air traffic controller, Raguel oversees archangels and angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation, and order among them all. In this same way, he'll help you sort all your feelings, enable you to notice, understand, and follow them. Okay, so pay attention to them feelings and emotions, because they are your guidance system. And if you're not quite sure how to interpret them, then ask Archangel Raguel to help you with that as well. Yep, pay attention to your feelings, kids. They are important, very importante. Is that how you say that? Probably not. All right, so I got out the Power of Flowers deck and the Magical Herb Oracle. So I don't know why, but I feel like Archangel Raguel wants to give us blessings from the Power of Flowers. These are flower essences. And flower essences really are such beautiful energetic medicine, an energetic way to use the herbs, emotional healing, emotional guidance, opening up our heart, healing our inner conflicts that we have going on within ourselves. Sometimes other people don't even know about them. Sometimes we don't need other people to have conflict. We can just be having a war going on inside ourselves. And, you know, we think that's okay because, you know, it's just within us. But now that we're really getting acquainted with the laws of the universe and how energy works and thoughts matter, we know now that we can't let these inner disputes, even if we're being silent, they are emanating, they are putting out a frequency, and they are creating disharmony within our bodies. So it's very important to clear and cleanse the disputes going on within you. Become peaceful, be peace, feel peace, you know, inside of you. And then, you know, and then work on your relationships. And actually, when you feel more peace inside of yourself, your relationships will just be helped. Like, they will be affected, just like they are affected by your negativity. They will be affected by your positivity. So on that note, I was thinking we would get a couple from here, and then a couple magical herb oracle cards, maybe to let us know what needs to be more harmonious, or what is in divine order. Or I have no idea. I'm just gonna be following my physical and emotional feelings, like Archangel Raguel suggests, with clairsentience. Okay, so I had a feeling to grab these two decks. That's what I do. I have a feeling and I go with it. Can't always explain it, but you do get a lot of validation when you start following it. And then you start trusting yourself. Like, if I got a feeling, I trust it, because usually, most always, it's guiding me. So Archangel Raguel also said he can help you differentiate your feelings from somebody else if you have a tendency to absorb the energy of others and not be able to tell what is what. Oh, wow. Okay, so our first one comes up off the bottom. Purple water lily. So this is a message. I think we're going to do bottom and top. All right, but I'm not going to look at the top yet. Okay, and he says, put the deck away. Okay, okie doke. Where's the guidebook? Let me get the guidebook out. All right, so now purple water lily has these two water sprites, maybe mermaids. And I remember that this is a card about portals. So that brings me kind of back around to the fact that tonight there is a full moon, lunar eclipse, right? Certainly some energy. Portals are opening up somewhere, right? Opportunities at the full moon to complete a cycle, complete a phase, an opportunity to bring more life force energy in through your body and offer it to Gaia and all her creatures and elementals. And what else? Let's see what else purple water lily wants to say to us today. These are water nymphs, and purple water lily is a subtle yet powerful essence. So when you make a flower essence from this perennial aquatic herb, and you can find them in streams and ponds and marshes, even near the coastline. It's a beautiful purple flower, and they rest on the surface of the water, surrounded by smooth, shiny, dark green leaves. They are supported by a thick, horizontal rootstock below, and the purple water lily holds a multitude of seeds within its globular fruit. So this flower essence of the purple water lily, this subtle yet powerful essence, has the potential to bring spiritual sensitivities to the fore, drawing one inextricably into the fertile well of deepest knowing. So taken before meditation or sacred ritual, the purple water lily flower essence has the ability to open the portals of consciousness guiding one into the inner sanctum of the soul, where life, death, and rebirth are unified. So this is definitely a really perfect flower essence for Archangel Raguel to bring in, because it heightens our sensitivities, right? Our spiritual sensitivities, which is very important with clairsentience, because a lot of these feelings that we have are very subtle. Very subtle. As I feel the angel bumps crawl up my legs, right? It might just be a little tiny twinge in your gut. It might be a tone in your ear, ringing in your ear, if you have physical feelings. Emotional feelings are sometimes even more subtle. So purple water lily helps us be more sensitive and tap into that inner sanctum of the soul. And tap into that inner knowing. You just know. So let's talk about the water nymphs. Mythical beings of epic proportion, water nymphs ignite our imagination, offering inspirational images and ineffable visions of beauty. Offering a purple garment of light to each human soul who wishes to incarnate, they overlight the particular dimension of soul travel where the soul meets the solid world of form. Water nymphs are the weavers of the mysteries. Their magical water a liquid crystal, repatterning the holographic potential of the universe. So this makes me think of Archangel Michael in the audiobooks again, where he talks about, like, why is water so important to us humans? Like, why are we so drawn to it, so connected to it? Sometimes you just need to be by the sea, or you need to be in water, and it feels so cleansing and purifying. Before our souls incarnate, I guess they're like in water, is basically what he was saying. And in the beginnings of Earth, as the souls acclimated to that frequency, lower density, we basically all started out in the sea before we got into a body. In a way, that's how he explained it. But wouldn't that kind of explain, sort of, how most people resonate with mermaids? Did you love mermaids as a child? I fucking did. Like, I loved mermaids as a child. Like, it just seemed like I was so connected to them. And if that's what our soul sees in these portals coming in and going out, that would be very interesting. That would explain it. So the healing from this card, though, is the cave temples of the water nymphs contain two portals. One to accommodate the descent of humanity, the other to assist in the ascension of spirit. So yeah, on the way down and on the way back up. As you attune to the subtle mysteries of the nymph and the purple water lily, you are able to transcend the limitations of linear time and mortal confinement. Imagine a purple garment of light surrounding your entire body as you enter the gates of new awareness. You are truly blessed to receive such an image. So purple water lilies is surrounding us with a purple garment of light. And Archangel Raguel started off this podcast with surrounding our life in a harmonious light. So whether you see that pearly, pink, purple, like, you can surround yourself with light at all times. It's very healing. It's blessed. It's a blessing you can give yourself. It's a blessing you can give others. It's a blessing you can give your life. So here is the blessing from water lily. The water lily nymph weaves a purple web of light She lifts the veil of heaven, offering vision and sight. So as we tune ourselves to the subtle energies, we trust the angels more. We hear the guidance more. We feel the guidance more. And yeah, the veil does lift as we attune into these energetic realms. So now the other flower essence that we have here at the bottom is buttercup. And here we have the meditating beauty and all these beautiful children around him. So how can we attune ourselves more? How can we feel more peace? How can we feel more harmony? Go within, meditate, like every day, several times a day. Be a walking meditation, but also take time to sit and close your eyes and be still. We've been getting that message for a long time, and especially today with these energies of the full moon. This morning I took my dogs out to the back of the yard, and the sun's coming up, and it's feeling really good. And because at 7 a.m, you're cold, and so the sun coming up, warming your skin, feels so good. And I just reminded myself that it was a full moon, and to make intentions to have the life force energy flow through my body and down into Gaia, and really feel that and open to that. And if any of my neighbors were looking out their window at that time, they would have just seen me standing there with my eyes closed. I'm sure, I'm watching the dogs, whatever, but I'm not. I'm out there doing my inner meditative work and allowing. So you can meditate anywhere you want. Of course, that was just a quickie in the back of the yard with myself, but we really do need to make time for it. Now, buttercup, the archetype is the divine child. And so, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 children, and then maybe 2 angels. Let's see. So it is the divine child, but let's talk about the flower essence. You know what buttercups are, right? They're just those little flowers that are everywhere, like between you and me. They are so invasive, like in the garden. It's ridiculous. Once they're there, good luck getting rid of them, because they have like some serious root systems and bulbs, and like they're not going anywhere. But as an elixir, I guess you can make a flower essence of it. Although I've always thought buttercup was poisonous. So disclaim out the wazoo. Definitely do your own research. I need to research again. Buttercup, Ramunculus bulbosus. I have no idea what I'm saying here. All right, so as an elixir, a flower essence, buttercup carries an enticement to quiet surrender. So remember, y'all, I really think that's a stargazer lily up there in the relationship harmony picture, and its message is surrender. So buttercup is also saying quietly surrender. Okay, go within, beckoning one to ride the magic carpet of blissful love into the inner regions of the essential self, where purity and innocence reside. So your inner peace, your inner harmony, your inner purity, your innocence. So buttercup flower essence is a beautiful remedy for children and adults alike who yearn for the sacrament of their angelic essence, their original face before they were born. Buttercup restores and heals the inner child, helping us remember the creative gifts we carry into this world. So how beautiful is that? We get the purple water lily, the portal that brought us into this world, right? That's why we all feel connected to mermaids to water nymphs. And Buttercup is asking us to meditate because we will connect with our original face. So Archangel Raguel has brought in Buttercup, who connects us with our own angelic essence, our original face. And he helps heal our inner child. Ooh, so good. Buttercup helps, restores, and heals the inner child, helping us remember the creative gifts we carry into this world. So the divine child archetype. For many adults, the purity and bliss of the radiant child within is long forgotten. And I mean, that might be part of the problem too in the world. People have lost sight of that innocence, that peace, that love. You know, we essentially are born harmonious. We just get unlearned from it. Many people have lost touch with the essence of divine love and protection that resides within the soul as an unconditional aspect of human experience. So the divine child, known in Tibetan Buddhism as the child luminosity, the divine child will never, ever, never abandon you. The divine child waits patiently for a time of reunion with the mother luminosity, or pure consciousness. So in this way, the heart of the child meets the wisdom inherent in all life. The process of discovering the golden cup of love within is nothing short of enlightening. For the holiest of holies resides in the buttercup meadow of your heart. Just as the child angel in this card holds a buttercup over the heart of Buddha, so too is your heart being offered the precious gift of nature. So your heart is being offered this precious gift of nature, and it is time to accept the luminous child, which is your birthright, and hold dear the treasure of your originally enlightened self. So there really is it's not actually that we're trying to get enlightened. We were originally enlightened. We've just forgotten because we're part of the illusion. So that's why Archangel Raguel is saying, look past the illusion and see underlying order. Look past the illusion and remember who you are. Okay, you came here knowing damn well you were going to forget who you were. But it's our job now to remember. So it is your divine birthright to connect and hold dear and treasure your originally enlightened self, your child luminosity, your mother luminosity, your original face, right? Your original face before you were born is one of enlightenment. So anyways, that is the buttercup, and the blessing for buttercup. Oh, Buddha buttercup, your sunshine love bathes me with golden light. Innocence is restored. My true self shines bright. So we had the wave of harmonious light wash over our lives, right? And here we are getting bathed again by buttercup with golden light. And the purple water lilies, our water nymphs, surrounded us and washed us and bathed us with purple light, right? So we've got harmonious light, we've got golden light, we've got purple light. Under a full moon tonight, we are being gloriously bathed with angelic and divine light. Wow. Wow, can you feel it? You don't even need to have that much of clairsentience to feel that, right? You should be feeling that. So allow yourself to feel it, honor it, treasure it, bring it in, summon it more. Ask Archangel Raguel to help you understand it, integrate it, bring it, live it, be it, share it. Just sort of take comfort in knowing everything is in divine order. Everything is being helped and healed and resolved. Harmonious light is here. Divine light is here. The angels are here because we've asked them to be here. And we've given them permission to be here. So now our job is to accept this divine guidance. Allow the light in our bodies, around our bodies, everywhere. Bless it, and manifest and allow more of it. So that is so gorgeous. I don't even know why we need anything else. But I did say that this deck might show us some insight of either like more ways to help this harmonious and peaceful energy in, or give us a little insight on what areas we need to maybe bring more of that resolution into. So Archangel Raguel, if you would like a magical herb card or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever you want, let's have it, shall we? All right, let me drink some of my tea and upload this segment, and we'll see what herbs come through. So I think personally, I think that 2 cards on either side would look good and leave relationship harmony to be sort of pointing the way up there, like the tip, the directive, the point. And actually, if there was a card on either side, it would kind of look like a spaceship, like a triangular spaceship. Okay, just putting that out there. All right, so here we go. Raguel, would you like to bring in any of these magical herbs to show us where we can help ourselves more? Okay, we have one coming up from the center, which is slippery elm and soothe. So slippery elm is a very soothing herb. So we'll put that there. I would say, that's what we need to do when we get caught up in the illusion. Kind of need to soothe our stress, our worry, right? And soothe our conflicts, soothe any negativities within us, soothe it out. So people are starting to get a little grouchy, combative, soothe it out. Soothe. Can you be more soothing right now? Can you be in a disharmonious and unharmonious situation, conversation around people who are less than peaceful? And can you do your part to soothe that situation? So we've got a little teacup here on the slippery elm card. Now, on the bottom of the deck is skullcap with a message of meditation. So we're going to put that one over here beside the buttercup, because meditation is going to help us connect with those inner portals. Oh my God. On the top of the deck is Hawthorn with harmony. All right, he says put the deck down. Put the deck down so you don't lose it. I don't know where to put this card. It's going to be under him, he says, and it's just hanging off the desk like by an inch or 2, like no big deal, okay? No big deal. Oh my God, this is a perfect sideways rhombus now. Absolutely. Okay, so the herbs that we've got here for Archangel Raguel are slippery elm, skullcap, and hawthorn. Yeah, our herb of the week. But man, I shuffled. You heard me. And it was on the top. Skullcap with meditation was on the bottom. And slippery elm with soothe danced its way up. Floated, buoyed. It's buoyed its way up. It floated its way up in the middle of the deck. All right, soothe, meditation, harmony. Meditate, soothe, harmony. Harmony, meditation, soothe. I mean, however which way we want to look at it. So in the back of the hawthorn, wait, did I have this out for hawthorn all week? I don't even remember this. I don't even remember this week. But there is that Fibonacci spiral thing in the back of hawthorn. I feel like I'm seeing this card for the first time. Like, maybe I just am being weird. But there's that. Marshmallow has a teacup. And then meditation, the skullcap, has a sun and a circle and clouds. You know, kind of just chilling. So yeah, when we're in the outside spaces, like I was telling you how I did this morning, stand under the sky or sit in the grass, hopefully by yourself, no snakes. Meditate under the sky, meditate under the moon, meditate under the sun, meditate under the clouds. Just get outside under the sky and meditate. So skullcap, along with, buttercup essence and water lily essence, could help us tune into those subtle realms, right? Could help us become more meditative, more receptive, chill us out a bit, right? So that we can quiet down, go within. That can make us more sensitive. The clairsentience card there saying, yeah, meditation is a great way for you to quiet your mind so you can more easily notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings, that inner sense of knowing, the divine guidance coming in. I mean, meditation is going to do two things for us. One, help us become more receptive to that guidance, but then also two, work with the purple water lily and the moon to energy tonight, opening up these portals within the inner journey, the inner guidance, the inner remembrance of enlightenment. Because your soul already is enlightened. You've just forgotten in this illusion. So meditation helps connect us with our original face of who we truly are. Our soul essence self, our inner child, our inner mother, our spiritual face. You familiarize yourself with that when you're in a state of meditation. So we've got Buttercup and Buddha and Skullcap right over here on the left with the meditation vibes. And then we have Divine Order, Purple Water Lily, and Slippery Elm on the right side with the soothing vibes. Water is very soothing. Understanding that all is in divine order is very soothing. When you know that everything is how it's supposed to be right now and everything's going to be okay, right? That's very, very soothing. So that's wonderful that Slippery Elm came in. Now, Slippery Elm can be vulnerable to, what is that thing that it's vulnerable to? Some type of plant, tree disease or whatever. But it's like, it can also, when it's protected in that state, it also becomes a very soothing medicine. So I feel like the angels are saying, like, we are protecting you, we are soothing you, We are surrounding you in a harmonious light. And so are the water sprites, so are the mermaids. And Archangel Raguel, just wanting us to, right, put your hands up in the air, and then just, as you exhale, bring everything down a notch. Calm it down, stand down, back off of the conflict. Be peaceful, be a peacekeeper, okay? Be a way shower in that sense that you're going to be the living, walking example of what it's like to be peaceful, harmonious, not engaging in the illusion of conflict. And so all of this falls under Archangel Raguel's energy of peace and harmony. And harmony is, there is a line of harmony in the center of the spread. Relationship harmony, peace and harmony, and now harmony with Hawthorn. Coming here just to be part of it. Coming here just to show you how harmonious Archangel Raguel can be and wants us to be with him. Wants to be harmonious with us. So yeah, we should have a good idea of Hawthorn. Right, this card had us, now I remember it because the Hawthorn harmony spell, basically your harmonious lemonade that we made last Monday. Right, just seeing. This goes back to confirm what he said about visualizing you and everyone being harmonious and cooperative, even if that's not how you guys usually are. And that's with the lemonade too, remember? You're supposed to give this lemonade between, so that the people drinking it will be compatible, harmonious, and find common ground, right? So that was funny now that I am remembering that. So yeah, do your work by visualizing everything going smoothly, everything being harmonious, going harmoniously. And yeah, this harmonious light that Raguel is surrounding us with, that the purple water lilies are bathing us in, and the buttercup is also pouring golden light on us, it means that good news and good fortune are headed our way. Everything is in divine order. Everything is going to be good. Okay? Even Hawthorn says, if you have been in conflict, look forward to a much more peaceful time. Look forward to it. See it. Visualize it. Vibe with it. Vibe with harmony. What are you vibing today? I'm vibing harmony, bitch. No, I'm vibing harmony, my love. Okay? I'm vibing with this. I'm a vibrational match to peace and harmony. And so, yeah, Slippery Elm says, yeah, you might need to soothe yourself into that place, into that feeling place. Meditate yourself into that place, soothe yourself, pray yourself, say prayers, say affirmations, all that good stuff. Get yourself feeling better. Even Slippery Elm starts off by saying, a change of fortune and situation looks set to occur, and they could be major. Although it may appear challenging, it will all be very positive in the end. So Archangel Raguel is saying, yeah, I get it that we're in a challenging time right now. Midway through 2020, the world's just fucking nuts. We get it. It's challenging, but it's going to end positive. It's going to be okay. It's in divine order. So go with the ebb and flow. Go with the water, right? Just kind of float, rise above the storm. Stay positive. Okay, keep growing steadily upward. There is so much to be optimistic about. Okay, so soothe yourself any chance you get. If there's problems, you say, here's to you, problems I face. Thanks for the lessons, now away and with haste. All right, so that's part of the Slippery Elm soothing spell. It's like, okay, So these problems were all in divine order, and they gave us lessons and they gave us blessings. And we thank the challenges and we thank the problems. Here's to you, problems I face. Thanks for the lessons. Now away and with haste. Okay, so we talked earlier about the things we could do to accelerate positive change, and visualizing everything being harmonious, saying affirmations, standing down, stepping back, being the example of peace, and meditating are all things that we can do to speed this along. It's all in divine order. It's going to be okay whether we do all this or not, but don't you want to help? Don't you want to be helpful and kind of get it going on? Like, if it's going to end up good, don't you want to manifest that good faster? I do. So if faster actually means getting slower and getting into meditation, isn't that ironic? You want to manifest peace faster, then slow down and actually stop and close your eyes and go within and meditate. If you want to bring peace faster, you ironically and paradoxically need to slow down. So thank you, Archangel Raguel, for that. I totally feel his fireworks all over my body right now. So guess what skullcap says? There is a change coming, and some things will begin to look a lot brighter. Goals are also highlighted, so now is a good time to set them and to perhaps check in with old and current ones and give some deeper thought to how you are going and what you could do about it. So all three herbs are saying change is coming. There is hope. We manifested more hope. There is hope for anything you may be concerned with, and a positive outlook looks more promising. Inspirations should be surrounding you, right? Like that golden light, that purple light, that harmonious light. As it surrounds you, inspirations will be surrounding you. And the opportunity to work with or inspire others. So, don't let any good ideas gather dust. Have faith and believe in yourself. So skullcap, is saying, get into that place of receiving, and then let's act on these great ideas, these good ideas. See, we don't actually need to sit and meditate all day. We use meditation to get into the receiving mode, fill with light, surround with light, and then these good ideas that are opportunities to work with and inspire others, we need to act on our inspiration. We do. It's time to shine our light. It's time to look like Archangel Raguel with his hands out in that card and these sparks of fireworks. Share your light with others. So do your part. Meditate, soothe, feel harmonious, let go of negative and busy thoughts, okay? Relax, take your time, slow down to quicken peace in your life. Wow, so that is so fun for me. Slow down and meditate to quicken peace in your life. Go within to see harmony outside of you. Soothe everything. Surround everything with your love and light and blessings. Bless everyone and everything. So thank you so much for hanging out, Archangel Raguel. That was so enjoyable. I really enjoyed that with the purple water lily and the mermaids and the water sprites and buttercup and Buddha and skullcap and meditation and Hawthorn and harmony and slippery elm and soothe. It really was a complete and integrated message of what we can do to bring peace and harmony into our life. Just remember, everything is in divine order, and your innocence is your birthright. Your spark of light is within you, as it is within everyone. So you start to see that, then you start to see relationship harmony in all aspects of your life. Just tune into it. Be clairsentient, and notice all your physical and emotional feelings, especially the ones that reoccur. They're trying to get your attention. They're your guidance system. If you need help understanding it, call on Raguel again and again and again. So thanks so much for hanging out for this episode of Angelic Herbs with Archangel Raguel, and one of the angels of justice and the angel of harmony, for sure. I see why God wants Raguel as a friend. Me too. And he's there for us. We just have to ask and allow.